One whom you feel like, you know, you admire that person? All right. So, do you have a specific friend or a teacher or maybe somebody in your family? And why do you admire that person? Can anyone tell me someone that you admire? No one admires anyone? Class, can you all hear me? Can you all hear me, class?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so who do you admire? Okay, whom do you admire most? Anyone admire your parents, your father or your mother, or probably your grandfather or your grandmother? Anyone? You all don't admire anybody. Admire meaning is not like falling in love or whatsoever. Admire is just that you are actually very proud to see that person. Okay, probably your father. Okay, why you admire your father? Because he is like a role model to you. Okay, so do you all admire anybody? Someone that you know, or maybe someone that you do not know, you have just seen from afar. Do you admire anybody? You all don't admire anybody in your life? Anyone admire any teachers in the school?
Yes, teacher, my mathematics teacher, Cikgu Hasliza.
Okay. Okay, who's your mathematics teacher?
Cikgu Hasliza.
Okay, why you admire her?
Because I like the way she teach me.
You see, you have a reason, right? Why you admire? Because probably the technique that she uses to teach, probably you can understand very well, right? So that is why you admire her. Okay, let's look at this. Okay, probably for some people, you probably may admire your mom. Why you admire your mom? Because she's loving, she's caring, she's very selfless. Even if she doesn't eat, she makes sure that you have food to eat. Okay, let's look at the next one. Did you meet most of your friends at school or in other places? Okay, where do you normally meet your friends?
School.
In school. Okay, besides school, where do you meet? Where are other
Video
places where
call.
you can? Pardon? Video call. Oh, okay. Okay, some more. Okay, now yes, because of the pandemic, everything is online. Okay, so besides online and besides school, where else can you meet your friends?
At the mall.
At the mall. All right. Okay, so there are many other places also where you can meet. Okay, for example, in school, tuition class, online, in the mall, or probably at the cinema. All right, so it is it depends where you meet that person. Okay, next question. Do you spend most of your free time with your friends or your family? Which do you prefer? Okay, whom do you like to spend your time with? Your parents, is it? Why do you like your parents or your family? Why? What you get? Okay, can you all hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so why? Okay, someone just now said you like to spend your time with your family. Why do you like to spend your time with your family? What did your family do to you that you prefer spending your time with them? There must be a reason, right? For some people, probably it's not your family. Probably your mom and dad, they go to work as early as like 5 a.m., even before you wake up, and they only come back when you sleep. So there's no much time that you spend with your parents. So probably they are not the person whom you want to spend your time with. Okay, like for example, okay, for some people, yes, it's your family. Why? Because they are the closest to me. They take care of me. For some others, it may not be the family. All right. So any other options or any other people whom you like to spend your time with? Anyone here likes to spend time with your friends?
I do.
You do. Okay. Why your friends?
Because we can relate to each other a lot more.
Okay. All right. So because you can relate to each other. Okay. Some people, yes, friends. Okay. Because you meet them every day in school, they are very helpful. Okay. But there are certain people, they are not close to their family or friends. Like, for example, okay, you don't like, I mean, not to say that you don't like, you don't prefer spending with friends or family because you live in a hostel and you do not have many friends, and your family lives far away, so you are actually all alone. But these days with technology, that the far or distance is no longer, it doesn't exist, because you can use video call, WhatsApp call, okay, Google Meet, and you can meet your parents or your family. All right. When someone asks you for opinion about something that is worrying them, it's important to be polite and show understanding when you answer. Put a tick against these sentences if they are polite and understanding, and put a cross if they are not. Okay? When someone asks you a question or you are trying to respond to someone, okay, you think which is rude and which is not rude. Okay, let's look at number one. Well, obviously you should, I mean, you should. So what do you think? Is that polite or is that rude?
It's rude.
Okay, let's check our answer. Okay, it is rude. Okay, let's look at number two. I think it might be best to
Polite.
Polite.
polite. All right. Okay, number three. If I were you, I'd
Rude.
no. If I were you, I'd what? What will you do? Okay, you are giving your suggestion to that person. Okay. So number four. I can't believe you are considering.
Rude.
Rude or is it polite?
It's rude.
It's very rude. Okay. Number five. In my opinion, you should.
It's polite.
Polite.
All right. Okay. Dash is a terrible idea.
That's rude.
Rude.
Okay, it's rude. It's a difficult decision, but
Polite.
it's polite. You are not really going to, are you?
Rude.
Okay, that is being rude. All right. Okay, now let's look at this picture. If you have your textbooks with you, you can refer to your textbooks. Okay, your friend has recently moved to a new town and school and is feeling a bit lonely. She would like some advice on how to make friends and improve her social life. She is keen on photography, but there is no local photography club for young people. Using this information, okay, try to answer. All right, so let's look at the picture of the girl, the bigger picture here. How does she look like? Look at her feelings.
Sad.
She looks sad, right? Okay, what she intends to have or to do, what she wants to do. You see, she is keen on what? Let's look at the second line. She is keen on,
Photography.
Photography.
yes. So she is keen on photography, but is there a photography club in her place?
No.
No.
So what is the next option?
Sports.
So probably she can join other sports, right? Okay, so but imagine you like something, but you don't have that particular activity in your place, so you have to opt for something else. So normally you may not be very comfortable with it. Okay, so let's look at this. Okay, the advantages and the disadvantages. Okay, what are the some possible solutions? So what can she do? She can actually start her own photography club. But imagine you want to start a photography club. You need money, you need place, right? So many things that you need to consider. Okay, and then disadvantage of that is starting and running a club could be hard and take a lot of time. Your friend will need to be well organized and confident. Okay, option two, tell her to join an existing sports club. Okay, like this. If no photography, she can get into some other sports. Okay, your friend won't be doing the activity she really wants to do and won't meet people with the same interest. So this is the disadvantage if she joins another club. Okay, so let's look at our next picture. Okay, you and your sister have been invited by some friends to a pop concert with your favorite band. Your sister is very disappointed because she's got an exam the next day. She can't go to the concert. You want to see the band, but you don't want to upset your sister. Okay, so now let's look at this guy. Okay, so he wants to go for this favorite band. He wanted to go for this concert. Okay, so what will your advice be? Now the sister can't go, right? So what you think you can advise? Nobody has got wrong answers here. So you can just give your opinion. What you think?
I would advise her to study for her exam.
Okay, so but then this is you and your sister have been invited. Okay, so now you can go because you don't have exams. Okay, then but what you think your option can be? Do you think you want to disappoint your sister? Now mind, let your sister study, let me go alone. Or do you have any other suggestions? What can you do?
Help her
And you
study
see,
for her exam.
you help her to study for the exam. So then what will your decision be? Will you be going to the concert?
No.
You see the last sentence here. You want to see the band, but you don't want to upset your sister. So what's the last resort? Look at this picture. What can this fellow do?
Can watch at home.
You see, you can't go for this thing, but instead you can actually watch at home. Look at him. He's holding a remote control, the TV remote control in his hand, right? So the option could be, if you can't go for the live concert, you watch it online at home. Okay, let's look at some advantages and disadvantages. Okay, so option 1, you go to the concert and promise to buy tickets for your sister next time the band are in town. So meaning this time you go, then you tell your sister, don't worry, the next time they come to KL, I will buy for you ticket and I'll take you and go. Okay, that is option 1. That's the advantage. Okay, then the disadvantage is your sister will probably be angry and upset and might not talk to you for a while. She might do badly in an exam as a result. Okay, now let's look at option 2. Okay, don't go to the concert and stay at home instead. Okay, although your sister will be happier, you will miss the concert which your friends are going to. You will be disappointed. Okay, this one, your sister will be angry. The other one, if you don't go, you also will be disappointed. So sometimes this is our life. We must know how to make decisions. Okay, let's look at the next picture. Okay, your sister has saved up for months and bought her best friend an expensive digital camera for her 18th birthday. But the day before her birthday, she discovers another friend has bought the same present. Okay, so this girl, she saved so much of money and she has already purchased a camera. Okay, in your opinion, now today is your best friend's birthday and you have already bought a camera. So what do you think you're going to do? Since your friend has already gotten a camera, so what are you going to do? How are you going to react to this situation? Any ideas? Hey, can you all hear me?
Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher.
Teacher.
Okay, so what can you do? You already bought, but it's going to be a waste because your friend has already got the same camera. So what are you going to do? If you're going to give her the camera, then she will have 2 cameras with her. So why should she have 2? So what do you think you are going to do? Or what you will do? Because you have to give her something for her birthday because that's your best friend or someone very close to you. So what are you going to do? Any options or any ideas? What can you do? Come, give me some suggestions, class.
Buy
Okay, can you all
another present.
buy another present? Then what are you going to do with the camera? You spend so much of money and you've already bought it.
We can keep it and give to another friend, teacher.
You want to give it to another friend, but this is your best friend. You have already spent so much of money. For example, you have 300 ringgit here. So you have already spent all the 300 ringgit. You just only bought the camera. So what are you going to do? If
Sell
somebody
this
who
one
is
and
not,
get another gift.
what you'll do, you will sell
And
Oh.
get new gift.
and you get something else, is it? Okay, let's check what other options we have. All right. Okay, let's see. Okay, some other possible solution. Take the camera back to the shop. Get a full what? What is this word?
Refund.
A refund. What does refund mean? Refund means,
Take back money.
yes, you get back the full amount of money and give her best friend the money instead. Because now since you wanted to buy her a camera worth 300 ringgit, so she has already gotten a camera. So probably you can give her the money. Okay, the disadvantage of this is your sister will be disappointed that she couldn't give the present she wanted, and her friend might be disappointed to receive money instead of a present. All right, because now you wanted to give a present, now you can't give a present because the person has already got the same present. Okay, then option 2, explain to the other friend that she has been saving for months and ask whether the friend could get a different present. So now is you are talking to the other friend. Tell the friend, hey, you change your present because I'm planning to buy a camera. Okay, that's another option. Okay, the disadvantage is the other friend might
Isn't
be
that kind of
angry.
selfish?
Yeah, because but this is just some options here. All right, the other friend might get angry with you because of with your sister and might refuse to get a different present because that friend could have also saved money, right? Like how you did. Okay, so let's look at our next picture. Okay, now your cousin is half Italian and goes to an Italian school every Saturday, but she misses hanging out with her friends. Using the information, okay, now let's look at this. So what you think? Is it important? Is it a friend goes to Italian school, but he cannot, like, look at the first picture. You go to the school, Italian school, you stay there, you have to be focused in your studies and all that. But you are missing out like this. You know, in Malaysia, we like to lepak, right? Go and sit in all the mama. Okay, go and sit in this bistro, that cafe, and have drinks. And, every time we can be eating, we go to the burger stalls and all that. But now, because of this pandemic, you can't do all those kind of things. Okay, so which one you think is better? Sit like this and always go out with friends and have fun, or you go to an Italian school? Okay, imagine Italian, you're learning another language. So what do you think your option or your suggestion to this situation? Do you think your cousin is going to miss out, or do you think your cousin is going to get an advantage? It's okay about missing friends, but I'm getting knowledge. Which one you think is
Get advantage.
advantage of what?
Going Italian school.
Going to Italian school. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's what you feel. So because your friends are there always, right? So you can actually meet your friends later. Doesn't matter even if you miss them now. Okay, let's see some options here. Okay, advantage. Okay, leave the Italian school means opportunity to spend her Saturdays with her friends, chance to do fun things like bowling and shopping. Okay, so if at all you think your friends are important, okay, so you can do a lot of things together, like you can go shopping, you can go for bowling, you can play football and whatsoever. Disadvantage, family might be disappointed, risk of losing Italian skills, and contact, lack of connection with Italian roots. Okay, for example, like in Malaysia, our context is like you are studying in a like, this is not for the Chinese students, like for the Malays and the Indian students. When you are studying in a Chinese school, okay, so you are actually learning a new language. So is it more important to go to school and learn, or you just don't go to school and simply hang out with your friends? Which one you can get more knowledge?
Go school and learn.
Of course, you go to school and you learn, because, okay, like for example, if you come from a Malay or an Indian background and you have nobody who can speak the language in your house, as like Mandarin, so who's going to teach you? You definitely have to learn the language in school among or speak to your Chinese friends. All right. Okay. So let's look at this. If at all he continues staying in the Italian school, what happens? Keep her family happy, improve her knowledge of Italian language and culture. Then the disadvantage of it, if you go to school, misses out on spending Saturdays with friends. Okay, friends might be busy at other times, may feel left out and lonely. So these are the consequences. It's either this or that. All right. Okay, let's look at this. What qualities do you think are important for making and maintaining a friendship? I'm sure all of you may have a best friend or a good friend. What you have to do in order to maintain friendship?
Spend time together.
Okay, spend time together. Okay, then what else can you do? As students, what can you do?
Study together.
Study together. All right. Okay, like this. For example, you be truthful, you be honest, okay, you be caring, and then you are loving, okay, to your friends. Okay, let's look at the next one. Do you think it's important to have lots of friends or a few good friends? What do you think?
Lot of friends.
Okay, you think, okay, why a lot of friends? If what about people who have very few friends? Is it a disadvantage? So if you have a lot of friends, what will your friends do for you? Okay, can you all hear me?
Can.
Okay, so what? If you have a lot of friends means why? What you get out of a lot of friends? Or what can you do?
You can play games together that requires a lot of people.
All right, you can play games together. Okay, lots of people, maybe more people to care for us. Okay, sometimes like, you know, car breakdown or whatever, you have so many friends to call, right? Somebody will come and help you. That's an
Yes.
advantage of that, right? Okay,
Yes.
there is a popular proverb in English that says blood is thicker than water. What do you think of it? It means, what do you think? Or do you agree to that? Blood is thicker than water. Okay, first of all, the meaning. What does that mean? What is blood is thicker than water? Have you all heard of this? Blood
Yes,
is thicker
teacher.
than water.
Yes.
It's not that I'm going to ask you to go back home, cut your fingers, and then pour your blood, you know, drip it into a cup of water. No, not like that. And then you're going to see, wow, the blood is thicker than the water. It's not that. It's just a saying. So what do you think it means?
Family relationship,
Okay, what is family relationship is what?
like
Family
brother
relationship.
and sister.
Like brother and sister. So meaning what? Brother and sister can fight.
Strongest and most important ones.
Okay, what do they do? So your family is what? Okay, say family relationships and loyalties are the strongest and the most important ones. Okay, so this means somebody is trying to come in. Okay, so this means, okay, what it means here is, okay, so blood is thicker than water means it's like no matter what, your family will always be there for you. Sometimes friends may let us down. So whatever said and done, your family is still the most important people in your life. All right. So you understand this? Okay. So thank you for joining my class. Okay, just a minute.